Maori Clinic provides the Salina community with a comprehensive spectrum of services delivered with compassion and sensitivity. We strive to create a partnership with our patients that promotes health and well-being in all phases of life. We care about our patients, we care about providing quality health care services, and we care about our community. Chances are you know many of us because Maori Clinic physicians live in Salina. We are coaches for youth sports teams and leaders for Boy Scouts and 4-H. We offer time, talent, and financial support to a variety of community events and charities. Our children attend school with your children. Our families attend worship services with your families. And we are proud to call Salina home. We have a vested interest in the success of this community, and we remain committed to an independent practice model that promotes our proud heritage and philosophy to provide quality medical care centered on the relationship between each patient and the physician of their choice. You have a choice for your medical care. Choose a doctor dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in healthcare services. Choose Maori Clinic.
I suffered 10 fractures and broken bones. I underwent 5 surgeries in 6 days. He hit our car in the back driver's side door, which is where I was sitting. Both of my parents passed away, and later in the evening I lost my unborn baby. I started out as a physical therapy major, so I knew it wasn't going to be easy. But when you are as stubborn as I am and strong, you just do what you have to do. The very next morning we started right in. I didn't want to take the weekend off. I wanted to go and get better. They never let me stop. They just kept telling me, you have a 2.5-year-old home, that's where you want to go. They sincerely care about you and what you want. It's not about them getting paid to do something. It's about getting you back to the person you are and who you want to be.
The friendly staff at Salina Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Clinic, located at 523 South Santa Fe, are always welcoming new patients to serve in the areas of sports medicine, total joint care, and more. You can contact the office at 785-823-7213 or toll free at 1-866-406-4141.
Welcome everybody to Access TV Friday Night Football, week number 3. This is Stuart Haas with Charles Ross. R is known throughout the community, the Haas and Ross Show. And we're here for Sal's first home game. And if you can see the kids down on the field, so this must be the young kids cheering which Central had last week. And South is hosting, well, first of all, South comes in at 1-1. They're hosting the 2-0 Hutchinson Salt Hawks, if I remember right. And although they are still Hutch, they're not quite the same as when Randy was coaching. Ryan Cornelson, who came from Hayes, and if that name rings a bell with you, his father, Gary Cornelson, was a long-time successful coach at Liberal when Liberal was such a pain in the rear to both South and Central for all those years. Back in the 90s and maybe early 2000s, and then he retired. And then when Ryan got the job at Great Bend first, his dad helped him there. Then he went out to Hayes. But when Randy Drawing left Hutch and Hutch came calling, Ryan left and went to Hutch. Now, in talking to Coach Sellers before the game, he tells me that this offensive line for Hutch is big, strong, and mobile. They're not just some big fat kids who can't move. He said they can move and they can play. But they don't have the playmakers behind them like they've done before in the past. And Coach Cornelson, when we talked to him, agreed with that. And they both are the same thing. Hutch is just going to try to pound the ball. And they will try to throw. He told us for the game that they want to try to make it balanced to prepare them for end of the season where they might have to throw more than they want to. If I remember that right. Is that right, Charles? They want to be more balanced on their offense. So, but I think they're going to just try to pound it, and then loosen them up maybe with a throw. Where South, when they're on defense, they're going to play gap assignment. He said, Coach Sellers said, we're going to have our defensive backs play man-to-man and to free up our linebackers to stop the run. He said, if we can stop the run, we think we can stop the pass easy enough, and if they can do that, they can win the game. Where Hutch and Coach Cornelson said, first thing we got to do against South is stop the run, and then we got to stop the two outside receivers. He said they killed us last year. He said, he goes, we were stopping the run, but they kept getting first down after first down with their wide receivers. He said, we got to stop that. So let's see what happens.
I'm looking forward to this matchup tonight. What about you, Stuart?
I am too. South's got about a 3-game winning streak going against Hutch now. And I know that all the years they lost year after year after year to Hutch, they would love nothing more to continue this.
That's correct.
And get it a 4-game win streak. And Coach Sellers said that the first 2 games that Hutch has had, they really haven't been tested. He said, we want to test them.
Kicking off for the Salthawks.
South should be 2-0, except for those 4 turnovers in week 1, especially 2 of them in the red zone. And it's a pooch kick. Caught at about the 21. He's going to get over the 30.
Kickoff return.
And I've got the Salthawk
Sam Corona.
list, and you have the South list, right?
Number 25, Marquise.
All right, he's getting it. And that's 43, Sam Corona, who plays linebacker and running back for South. Looks like they're starting off with D'Angelo
First and
Turner.
10 for the Cougars.
And I don't see who.
Ball at their own 32-yard line.
Corona at fullback. What's his size? Okay.
Ball carrier for the Cougars, number 3, D'Angelo Turner.
He's a 5'10", 220-pound junior running back, looks like, and defensive lineman. What tells me that gives him some quickness. Now, the weakness that Hutch has, and we'll see
Loss
right
of
here,
3 on the play.
is they're
Second
not
down,
very
13,
big up front. Ryan
29-yard
Cornelson,
line.
that's their problem. They're not big up front. He said this is the smallest line he's ever had as a D-line. Here's a quick handoff to the outside of D'Angelo. He's going to get up over the 35.
Ball carrier number 3, D'Angelo Turner.
We'll mark it up to look out to 36.
Making the stop for the Salthawks, number 7, Peyton Pendergrass.
That's a pickup of 4. We got 3rd down and 6. Now,
Gain of 7 yards on the play, 3rd down, 6, 36-yard line.
Sam told us for the game that Musiarowicz, who is the quarterback, can throw it. He's accurate. And that was a good pass defense by Hutch. Not a very accurate throw by the South quarterback because he kind of threw it behind him, which gave the defender a chance to play.
Number 86,
if he had let him more,
Coaching.
he would have had the reception, but I don't know
That
if he
brings up
would have
4th down for the
down.
Cougars.
No, because the kid was right there on him. They would have had to take a missed tackle than some running.
In punt
Now,
formation
this
for the
is-
Cougars, number 82, Jacob Foster.
This is not the way South wanted to start their first drive with a 3 and out. There was a ball that just kind of dribbled on the ground back to him. That was a very poor snap. He got it off. But the problem is, whether it hits the ground by the snap or by the punter touching the ball and fumbling it and then picks it up and kicks, you can now be run into without a penalty. Because he goes to, he loses
Salt Hawks
recognition
take over 1st and 10.
And now he can either kick
Ball at their
or
own
run.
33-yard line.
I've learned that years ago when I thought a penalty should be called, and I found that out. Yeah, that was just a straight up the gut run. Just exactly what both coaches said
Ball
was going to
carrier
happen.
number 46, Gabe Ragosa.
Yep. Up to the 38-yard line.
Taking the stop for the Cougars. Number
This
31,
is where
Evan
South's
Irish.
defensive line and
8
linebackers
of 5 on
have
the
to
play.
get up,
Second
and they're
down,
going to have
5.
to stop
38-yard
this.
line.
They got him at the line of scrimmage, yeah. They're going to give him a yard.
Ball carrier number 2, Ruben Benitez.
Now that was caused by 2 of the South linemen or linebackers who
Leading the
actually got
charge
some
for the
big
Cougars,
pushing by
number
pushing
22, Cole Calvert.
the
Loss of
defensive
gain of a
lineman
yard,
back.
on the play. 3rd down, 4.
And they just kind of clogged up that
39-yard
middle.
line.
He's going to hand off out.
They got it.
There's really be no gain.
Ball carrier number 2, Ruben
There'll be no
Benitez.
gain. And
They're shooting in gaps. You
Making
see
the stop for the Cougars, number 22, Cole Calvert.
that was Cole. And I thought that was a safety who came up, but it was Cole Calvert, the safety. His brother graduated 2 years ago with my daughter Lauren, so Cade Calvert. And Cade was quite an athlete. Ooh, almost got blocked, but there's a flag. Here's the return. Breaking tackles. He's going to carry it up over the 30, but we got 2 flags down here.
Seems with the punt for the Salt Hawks returned by number 43, Sam Corona. There is a penalty marker on
And
the
as
field.
my dad would say, there was laundry on the field.
Illegal formation on the kicking team. Only 10 people on the field, 6 on the line. That penalty is declined. First down, Salina South.
And the only reason they did that is they've got good field position at, looks like about the 30, 32, 33 yard line.
Cougars take over 1st and 10, ball at their own 33-yard line.
And
Salona's in at tailback.
Sam,
He had a little bit of eye opening there. There was a gap.
yes,
Ball carrier
yes.
number 43,
Now
Sam Corona.
Sam is quick.
marker
He's not
on
as
the
fast
field.
as D'Angelo. I think it could be a block in the back. Nope.
Holding on the offense, number 69. 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul. Remains first down.
And since the father foul was behind the line of scrimmage, you're going to lose more than 10 yards. Back to about the 22, inside the 22, so that's a 12-yard loss, folks.
1st and 21 for the Cougars, ball at the 22-yard line.
You're going to be hand off to Sam. I don't think,
Ball carrier number 43,
because
Sam
this is
Corona.
a smaller, maybe a little bit quicker defense, that right now you're going to have a whole lot of success trying to get the corners on them.
Initial contact
I think
on
they
the
do
play
with
for the Salt Hawks,
D'Angelo.
number 50,
I think
Ellen
D'Angelo's fast
Hutchinson.
enough to do it. I don't know if Sam is right now. But I
Loss
think
of 2 on the play. Second down,
if it wasn't
23. Ball at
second
the
down in a
20-yard
quarter
line.
mile to go for a first, you could throw it, you just run it up the middle. He's got to throw it now.
Pass incomplete.
Was not an
Intended
accurate
receiver,
thrown
number
pass.
15, Dylan Becker.
I think he needed to wait about another second, and he had it because there wasn't really any pressure being put on him to allow the wide receiver to get the turn and start going north and south. He was still coming right directly at us on an angle. And so as a quarterback, you're kind of guessing on the throw.
23, 20-yard line.
Hutch brings in someone else to play safety. That wasn't even
Pass
close to
incomplete.
being
Intended
accurate.
Receiver, number 15, Dylan Becker.
I mean, Dylan had got a step, but that wasn't even close to being. I don't know what Jacob is doing. Whether it's if he's got antsy feet for some reason, or he's in a hurry. He needs to set his feet, look at the receiver.
That brings up 4th down for the Cougars. And punt
No, they
number
weren't.
82, Jacob Foster. Back deep for the Salthawks. Number
He's got to
25,
complete the
Marquise
pass.
Tafola.
Much better kick now. But they're going to get the ball in good at the 47-yard line. That was almost not quite a 30-yard punt. We got to get a little more distance on our punting from Mr. Foster.
Salthawks take
All right,
over.
let's
First
see if
and
South
10,
can
ball
force
at their
a
own
3 and out.
47-yard line.
Almost intercepted. The quarterback was hit as he was trying to throw the ball.
That was like a really good jump.
Now, Ryan was saying before the game that he did feel like they were going to have a problem with Sound's defensive line on this type of stuff, because this line for Hutch is built for straight ahead power blocking. Pass blocking is a whole different ball game. Quarterback keeper.
Ball carrier number 16, Kenyon Maldonado.
He's only going to get 2 yards. 3rd down and 8 from the 49.
He had that back wide open for going around that corner.
Well, even the fullback that he first faked to had a bit of a seam.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 30, Justin Allen. Gain of 2 on the play. 3rd down 8, 49-yard line.
Here's the reverse. The coming man. Fumble, Southpaw.
Fumble on the play.
And I don't know how he fumbled it,
Recovery.
because he grabbed the back of his jersey, not up high, so it wasn't a horse collar, and grabbed the front. The only thing I can think of is when he reached around to grab the front, he must have knocked the ball out.
Recovering the fumble for the Cougars, number 22, Cole Calvert.
Yep. Now let's see if that puts a little something into South offense. First turnover of the game goes
First and 10,
South's
Cougars,
way.
31-yard line.
Yes, they are. There's just a quick throw, and he's going to get up about the 40.
Pass from Jacob Yarowitz, complete to number 15, Dylan Becker. Making the stop for the Salthawks, number 25, Marquise Tafola. Gain of 9 on the play, 2nd and 1, 40-yard line.
Nice day.
Ball carrier
That'd
number
be tough
3,
for a first
Angelo
down.
Turner. Making a stop for the Salthawks, number 3, Lucas Dunbar. Gain of 3 on the play. 1st and 10 Cougars, 43-yard line.
Okay, got first down, and it's actually the first down of the game, because Hutch would have had a first down on that play if he had kept the hold of the ball. And there's just a handoff to D'Angelo.
Ball carrier number 3,
He's got to
D'Angelo
run
Turner.
faster. He was not running at full speed, was he, Charles?
Making the stop for the Salthawks, number 7,
He's got-
Peyton Pendergrass.
Get around that corner.
He's got to run faster.
A lot of times he was using the status step that, where that, instead of just accelerating.
Loss
He's
of 2
got
on the play.
to. You can't just
2nd
dance
down,
and
12,
do that. You've got to
41-yard
hit
line.
and get around that corner as fast as you can. And he lost 2 yards on that play. He's still going. He's still running. Oh, he's got it. Got a flag.
Ball carrier number
Got a
34,
flag.
Demaz Smith. There is a penalty marker on the play.
There's a penalty marker sitting down at the 43-yard line.
Holding on the offense, number 15. 10-yard penalty.
Oh.
On the foul. Repeat second down.
Now, that's going to give them positive yards because that's really that 4 yards beyond the first down marker. So it'll still be first in, or second and 6 from there, or second and 8, excuse me. That's 2 10-yard penalties on Salina South early in this game. And both on the offense, too. No, and I know that's probably got Sam going. Sam was going a little before the game because they weren't lined up to do their pregame warm-up. Well, he's taking a breather right now. D'Angelo's going to carry it up to the 50. That's going to be a pickup of 3.
Making the stop for the Salthawks, number
Will be 3rd down and 3 from there.
Gain of 3 yards on the play. 3rd down 3. Ball at midfield.
Just a quick throw. Dylan, make the first man miss. All right, folks, remember last week. Remember last week when I was.
Number 15, Dylan DePecker.
I talked about those quick throws that the Central was doing. To make these plays work is you got to make the first man miss, like he did. The Central wasn't doing that enough times last week on their quick throws to the wide receiver. I think Dylan just kind of tweaked something there. That is 15 is Dylan Becker, right? Yep. Fumble, and Hutch has the ball. He actually got it knocked out by the fullback.
Making the recovery for Hutchinson, number 46, Gabe Ragosa.
Both these teams are not being clean.
Ball at their own 43-yard line.
Must have a chin strap or the pad. If you can't get it fixed, you'll have to leave the field and be replaced by somebody. So now he's got to get it strapped and mouthpiece in, or it's a 5-yard penalty. Back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to say back, I think right back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Taking a stop for the Cougars, number 60, Joey Sullivan. No gain on the play, 2nd down 10, 43-yard line.
Yep, back again. Right back to the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier number 2, Ruben Benitez.
That's what Sam said they were going to do. They were going to go man-to-man outside on the wide receivers and free up the linebackers to stop the run. Which means
no gain on
Cole
the play.
Calvert, your safety,
43-yard line.
is probably your only man. Yeah, and they were only running one safety. The quarterback keeper, he's not going to get much.
Ball carrier number 16, Kenyon Maldonado.
He got 5 up to the 48.
For the Cougars, number 60,
It'll be 4th down and 5
Joey
from there.
Sullivan.
And we got an equipment issue, or the helmet came off. The helmet came off. We got to go out for one play. Now the protocol is if the helmet came off and came up one play, it's also supposed to be checked and making sure that He didn't get hit in the
Fourth
head. That's
down,
the reason why the
5.
helmet came off.
48-yard line.
They're trying to draw him off. They were trying to draw him off, folks. Trying to draw him off, and it did not work.
That's our first of the half.
And that is their first of the half. I think South Bend, we do, but I think South Bend might be larger than Central's because Central's drums were about, when you say about 3 or 4 rows further down. But as long as you guys can hear us, I guess it's not a problem. If not, we'll have to bring the mouthpiece, hold it up to our mouth.
48-yard line.
It's a pooch punt, which I knew is what they thought they were going to do. And it's going to go out inside the 20, looks down about the 16 or 17. They're going to mark it out right at the 15. All right,
First
South
and 10 Cougars,
starts with their ball
15-yard line.
deep in their own territory. And he's going to take it up to, it looks like about the 13-yard line. Pick up a 3. You'll take that, but you'd like to have about another yard or 2. But you got to keep Hutch
Number 47, Dylan Chesterman.
honest. And this is where I think the option would work.
Second down,
Read the fullback, quarterback reads the end.
Ball carrier number 43.
Yeah, but the problem, I saw that. He was running, and his man got pushed back into him.
Lucas Dunbar.
And that's why he ran into his own man. But Mr. Dunbar carried it up to the 18. Now you got 3rd and 2.
Gain of 4 on the play. Third down 2, 23-yard line.
Oh, he dropped it. He was looking to turn to go and run for the first down instead of catching the ball. That's exactly what he did, because it hit him right in the hands. Good pass. It was a good pass. It hit him in the hands. He was starting to turn to look and go where he was going to run instead of watching the ball all the way into his hands. And now South's got a punt again. You see, and these little mistakes is what's going to cost you. And these are the mistakes you got to get fixed. Because you go up against a team like Derby with these mistakes. Central found out what happened last week. Here's the second one. Ooh.
Punt return by number 25, Marquise Tafala. First and 10 Salthawks. Ball at the South 49.
So let's see what they do here now. What do we got? The official called timeout. He pointed to himself. Something wasn't quite right. They reset the ball. Now they reset the formation. There was a hold this time.
There's no way that there should be a hold.
No,
Number
but
5,
We got
Brody Smith.
seven man front.
someone got out of their
Number
gap
4,
assignment,
DJ Weir.
and he picked up 6 yards.
Gain of 6, second down 4, 43-yard line.
It's a fake. He's going to roll it out. Oh, almost intercepted.
Pass incomplete. Intended
Cole
for
Calvert read that pretty
number 9, Tracy Harris.
dang down
In
good.
coverage for the
He
Cougars,
was there.
number 22.
I
Cole
think
Calvert.
the wide receiver actually got his hand in and pulled it out. But if he had been able to maintain control, he had 2 feet in bounds and got out of bounds, that would have been an intercept. Okay, now you got 3rd down and 4. And you got the ball down at the 43-yard line.
43-yard
South.
line.
Just a straight handoff. He might got a yard or 2. He's going to mark him down at the 41. He's still going to be 2 yards short of a first.
Smith.
All right.
4th down 2. 41-yard line.
And he's under center. He's got enough for the first. He got down to the 38. He had to get to the 39. And that was just straight ahead power with the fullback.
Making a stop for the Cougars.
That's where,
74, Anthony Moreno.
I don't know, but that's where it went on something short like that. As a defensive line, we were taught to submarine the offensive line and make a pile at the line of scrimmage. Freeing your linebackers to come over the top and make the tackle. Especially if you're going to get someone bigger than you.
38-yard
You
line.
submarine them. He's rolling out to throw it. Intercepted. It was underthrown.
Pass intercepted.
That was good defense.
That's Devin Johnson. He's a 5'11", 161-pound junior. Now, if you saw, he kept his right arm on the wide receiver. That's not interfering. He was just keeping him where he knew where he was at. And then and then he turned and watched, saw the ball all the way. And
Cougars
now they're
take over
really
1st and
starting
10.
the ball in deep
Ball
in
at
their own territory.
2-yard line.
I wouldn't surprised to see a quarterback sneak. Nope, they're just going to follow the double lead.
Ball carrier number 3, D'Angelo Turner.
And I think maybe, or I bring Sam Corona in. He's a little stronger and bigger. Someone who can hit it hard and turn. D'Angelo's not a big guy. That's the end of the first quarter, and we have a score of 0-0 between Hutchinson and Salina.
That's the end of the first quarter. Hutchinson 0.
All right.
South 0.
D'Angelo is 5'9", 173 pounds. Now, I got to find. There he is, already down here. Sam is 5'8", but he's 184 pounds. I think he's more than that. I thought he was upper 195, 200. He looks thicker than D'Angelo. D'Angelo's got him by an inch, but Sam's got him by 11 pounds. I think he's got him by more than 11, don't you think? One thing we know from our playing days, the heights and the weights might not be as accurate. I found that out over from coaching and officiating. All right, you got a second down now with actions on our end of the field.
Starting the second quarter, the Cougars have the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a quick throw to the wide receiver out here. That was almost grounding.
Pass incomplete.
I would have thrown the flag because 86 wasn't really very close. He was the closest, but he was probably what, good 10 yards off? Yeah, we should be. And since he was in the end zone when he threw it,
Third down 8.
that would have been a safety.
4-yard line.
Yeah. Now you're in shotgun formation. Now you got him open. And actually, that wasn't a too badly thrown ball. He needed to throw it a little bit quicker because it allowed the safety to get there. He needs to look the safety off to the other side and then come back to him. And he put a touch, a little bit too much air under it because Dylan had the man beat. But it became a jump ball between him and two defenders. Now, we do not need another snap rolled on the ground to Jacob Foster. Not now.
That brings up fourth down for the Cougars in punt formation. Number 82, Jacob Foster.
I'm not green. I'm not green. He's calling for you through your flag.
Got a flag.
Before the penalty, timeout, Salina South. That's their first of the half.
The 5-second count had started. South saw it and called a timeout to save a penalty. That's their first of the half. I don't remember our band being this peppy when we were in school. But when you're down on the field with the helmet on, you can't hear as much. But not be able to hear that band. But actually, when we were in school, we actually had a bigger band because we had two different bands. Marching band split up during concert season into concert band and Philharmonic or varsity band. I can't remember. But we had two different bands. And then you had kids who were in the orchestra who were also in the band.
Number 25, Marquise Tafala.
That was a better snap. It's a line drive. He takes cut at the 42. He's going to run out at the 33. He's got to get a little more air on his punt. And, well, I'm glad that the snap was clean.
Yeah, because we've seen how many bad snaps.
But I think that his drop and where he's kicking it has to be adjusted.
Hutch takes over first and 10. Ball at the
But
Cougars, 30.
his main sport, which is kind of surprising, is, and I'll say that in a second, is a straight here with the fullback. He's going to carry it up to the 30, pick up a 3, or down to the 30, excuse me. But Mr. Jacob Foster, main sport is baseball. But his parents were both basketball. His mom was a star at Wesleyan. I mean, all-conference All-American, something like that. His dad played for South and Wesleyan.
Second down, 7, 30-yard line.
It's a quarterback keeper.
He's going.
It's going to be a horse collar on Mr. Devin Johnson.
Ball carrier number 15, Wyatt.
They're going to mark him down to 1 in the horse collar.
Horse collar tackle on the defense. That's how it will be half the distance to the goal line. First down.
And it's going to give it a 1-yard penalty. And there was a hole that shouldn't have been there. And it's that same side of the line, the right side of the line. The left side of the defensive line. So South coach has got to fix something here. Quarterback sneak, he's in. Touchdown. Well, and we talked about this in the pregame with Sam. The best defense you can have against the Sawhawk offense is your offense staying on the field, moving the chains, and scoring points, taking time off the clock, and we haven't had that yet. He missed. Wide left. So with 10:58 to go in the second quarter, we've got to score Salina South 6. Hutch 6, Salina South 0. But we're getting gaps.
I know we got the penalty for the horse collar, but I mean, he stopped it from getting up to the end zone.
He did. but that should never have happened. That's 2 long plays we've had off that in that same hole there on the right side of the offensive line. That means somebody's getting blown out of their gap assignment or stepping out of their gap assignment. So that's where you got to get the players to the sideline and you got to talk to them.
Kicking off for the Seahawks, number 33, Bryce Cully.
Let's see a good return here.
Number 15, Dylan Becker.
It's another pooch kick. He's going to kick over the 40. Going to be up short of the 45. Going to be marked down at the 44-yard line.
By number 29,
all right.
Tanner Perret.
This is good field position. South needs to take advantage of this and move this down and put this in the end zone. Yep, answer right back.
Number 49, Lucas Schweiger. 1st and 10 Cougars, ball at their own 44-yard line.
Quick hitter with the fullback. He's still running, but the problem was he was running on an angle. He was trying to go forward.
Ball carrier number 34, Damaj Smith.
But Damaj is going to carry it down to the 47-yard line.
For the Seahawks, number 44, Brayton Archer.
That's a pickup of 3. He was just 1 block away from a really decent run.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down 7, 47-yard line.
He's going to break another one, that's for sure. I'll tell you what, the yardage he got on his own because he got smacked behind the line of scrimmage.
Making the stop for the Seahawks, number 47, Dylan Chesterman.
He got a yard, but he should have got tackled for a loss. And yet you're right, I think they're shooting the gaps.
Gain of a yard on the
And
play.
if they're shooting the gap,
down 6,
you adjust to that.
line.
You let him go, and you tell your running back to look to cut back on it. It's almost like zone blocking. All right, well, he got sacked. They came with the blitz. They had about 7 men up on the line of scrimmage, and they came with the blitz. And that has to be seen by Jacob.
Making the sack for the Seahawks, number 46.
And if he's got the authority to audible, he's got to audible into something different.
Also in for Hutch, number 37.
And that's who Sam's
Dominic
talking to right now. He
McKenzie.
went to the quarterback and started talking
That
to
brings
him,
up 4th down for the Cougars in punt formation.
saying
number
that you
82,
got to
Jacob
audible
Foster.
out of that into
Back
something
deep for
different.
the Seahawks, number 25, Marquise Tabala.
All right, well, there's a good kick. And he fair caught at about the 22. There was no one near him. I mean, they weren't even close enough for him to hear footsteps. Well, he caught the ball. Coaches are going to ask him, why'd you do that?
Hutchinson takes over first
All right,
and 10.
Sal's
Ball at their
defense
own 22
needs to hold a 3
line.
and out or get a turnover. The fullback, he's going to be short of the 25. It's going to
Ball
be
carrier number 33, Bryce
not
Cully.
quite 3 yards.
Making a stop for the Cougars, number
But that's a big
74,
line.
Anthony
That's a
Moreno.
big, strong, powerful line. And I'll explain something in
Second
a
down
second.
7, 25-yard line.
He's going to be short of the 30. I sat and watched the line. 2 or
Ball carrier
3
number
of
5, Brody Smith.
2 or 3 of the offensive linemen actually submarines
Making
are
the stop for the
defenders.
Cougars.
But we
Number
were taught
22,
when you
Cole
got a bigger
Calvert.
guy, submarine them. Put your helmet and shoulder pads on their shins.
Gain of 5
You
on
do
the
that
play.
about 3, 4, or
Third
5
down,
times,
2,
and that offensive
30-yard
line gets a little bit antsy. You start banging against their shins. They're down and 2. He's got enough for a first. He's got enough for a first. He's got it up to about the 33-yard line. That's enough for a first.
Number 31, Evan Irish. Gain of 4 on the play. First and 10, Salhawks, 34-yard line.
South adjusting the line. And it didn't. Yep, all the way up over to 45.
Ball carrier, number 5, Brody Smith.
I saw 3 of the 4 linemen move, and the 4th lineman for South, who was that far one, didn't move all the way out like he should have. The other 3 moved about a yard to 2 yards down. He moved about half a yard, and they ran right outside him. Here's that cross deal, and there's the speed. And they carried it all the way inside. Now that's where your backside linebacker and defensive end has got to get out there and shut that down.
Number 7, Steven.
They're bringing linemen in motion, are pulling them so that they come out and lead the running back. And South offensive line might be getting a little tired coming up against these big guys.
Cougar, 35-yard line.
And that's where you got to rotate out and keep them fresh. All right, we got a flag. We got a flag. Got a flag.
Ball carrier number 15, Wyatt Akins. There is a penalty marker on the play.
Gonna be holding.
Holding on the offense, number 33. 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul.
All right, now that's about a yard behind the line of scrimmage. So it's actually going to be a little more than 10 yards on a mark-off. It'll be 10 yards, but now you're going to have about 1st and 21. And let's see if South can take advantage of this.
46-yard line.
And too much because, folks, they had 2 guys back there just short of the 50 that could have made a play on him and missed. You got to get your head up and see if it's coming back your direction.
Devin Johnson.
Now went from 1st and 21 to 2nd and 17, so they picked up 4, but that was, he could have been tackled for a huge loss.
17, ball at the 42-yard line.
He's looking to throw. It was going to be a screen. It was going to be a center screen.
Pass incomplete.
It hit him in the hands.
Receiver number 9.
Yeah, but it hit him in the hands too, and he dropped it. I actually like the call. That's how you stop a good pass rush on passing downs. It's a screen play.
Third down, 17, 42-yard line.
All right, they brought in another defensive back, and they're only going to rush 3. Oh, there he is, right there.
Ball carrier number 1, Cameron Cohen.
Second one did. He got him low and got his feet.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 22, Cole Calvert.
He only got about half a yard, so now you still got 4th and 16. They're going to give him a yard on that carry. Watch for this pooch kick again.
Gain of a yard on the play, 4th down, 16. Ball at the 41-yard
I think they're going to go for it, but watch out. They might just do that again. Yep, it's a pooch kick. That's it. Keep bouncing back southward. I don't know, that was 16 yards. They're not a great passing team. Both coaches admitted that. I think that you got the 7-point lead, or 6-point lead, and you got a chance to pin your opponent deep in his territory, which they did at the 14. So I think it's a good call.
First and 10 Cougars.
Now, if you had something like
Ball at the
4th and under
14-yard
10, I
line.
probably would have gone for it. Here's a quick throw up. He's going to carry up to the 20.
Pass complete to number 18, to Jacob Marcotte.
And that's a pickup of 6 yards.
Making the stop for the Salthawks.
You do that every play,
Number
Charles.
34, Colton Beeler.
You're getting first down in 2 plays. The other thing it
8
does,
5 on the play. Second down
those
and
quick
5.
throws
20
make the
yard line.
defense got to run as fast as they can to the outside. You can wear out a defense by making it run laterally. That's a delay handoff, and I don't like that play. You're going to lose yardage on that play,
Ball carrier number 34, Demonis Smith.
and especially since
Making
Hutch
the stop for Hutch.
is doing what they call almost like a run blitz. They're shooting their linebackers, and everybody's shooting a gap from the defensive line to the linebackers. Right, but if you're going to run, you got
Loss of a yard on the
don't
play.
do this delay stuff.
Third down, 6.
Come back counter,
19-yard
do
line.
quick hitters. Remember, this is a small defensive line, so they're trying to use their speed and quickness to try to get into the gap. Roll out throw. Yeah, but it's not going to be enough for a first down. All he's going to do is to pick up a yard, and we're going to have to punt the ball.
Pass complete to number 86, Trace Kochiver.
The guy's got to at least go out past the first down marker.
Lucas Schweiger.
And the other thing is, when we're in obvious passing downs, they're blitzing.
Gain of a yard
Because
on the play.
earlier
That brings
when
up
we were
fourth
in
down.
passing downs, they weren't blitzing, they weren't putting any pressure, and he had time to throw. Now they're getting in his
Back
face
in
with
for
these
the
blitzes,
Salthawks.
and he's not having time to throw the ball.
Marquise Tafala.
And not deep kicks. Jacob is not getting really good kicks. And he's running almost what they call the rugby style kick. And Hutch is going to have it at just inside their own 48-yard line. We have no rhythm on offense. We get one good play and then we lose it down. We lose a yard. We're not getting
First
consistency
and
in any
10
rhythm.
Salthawks. Ball at their own 48-yard line.
He's looking to throw it. He's going to get nowhere. Yep.
Ball carrier number 16,
All right.
Camden Maldonado.
That means they had people covered downfield. But see, that's the thing I was wondering. I don't know how good a runner Jacob is. And on some of this stuff, maybe he just, when he's dropping back and there's nothing open right away, he just needs to tuck it and go. South's always had good running quarterbacks. And if it's not there, go.
Second down, 7. Ball at the Cougars' 49-yard line.
Okay, that was to the fullback, folks. They lost me. I thought it was given to the man going in motion.
Gabe Ragosa
And he carried all the way down to the 35-yard line.
making the stop for the Cougars, number 30.
And see, that's what happens. Your defense gets worn out because the offense is not giving time to rest.
Gain of 14 on the play. First and 10, Hutch.
Right now, the offense for Sunny South is not being a help to their defense. Cole got him. If I'm Sam, I'm calling a timeout. I'm calling a timeout. Give my guys a breather. And to that was Devin got him. Okay.
Gain of 23 on the play. First and 10.
I'd call a timeout, give my guys a chance for a breather, and talk to them about the situation. He allowed himself to be DJ Weir, a 5'10", 174-pound linebacker, allowed himself to be stiffed on right off him.
Number 7,
Do you know
Stephen
Brody
Slayton.
and he's a redhead?
Gain of 11 on the play. First and goal,
And
Seahawks.
folks, this is just a
Ball at
case
the
of
1 yard line.
South defense is tired.
I asked him what was
Thought South offense is not doing anything with the ball. They keep doing 3 and outs. And you got a touchdown.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
The defenders are upset, but right now, be truthful with you, who they should be upset with is that their offensive counterparts. Because South is doing nothing with the ball. And in the meantime, the whole time Hutch got the ball. 2 points good. That was a quarterback keeper. He faked, it was a basic option play to the left. So with 2:07 to go in the second quarter, you're going to score of Hutch 14, South 0. And maybe they didn't call the timeout. They were trying to save the timeout for this drive, but that timeout I think would have been well spent if you could have kept them out of the end zone or held them to a field goal.
That offense has got to do something.
They got to.
There's no good signs.
And the problem is, this is a small line. They should be blowing these guys off the line of scrimmage, and they're not doing it.
Number 15, Dylan
They should be
Becker.
pounding the ball all over on Hutch, and they're not doing it. It's like they didn't show up to play. Now it's a deep kick. That guy ran through, wasn't even blocked. The first 2 guys that came through that the return man had to miss ran right through the return team and not even hit. Yeah, but you got, these are some mental mistakes South's making. They have got to get this corrected.
First and 10 Cougars, 35-yard line.
They start now in a shotgun formation. All right, that's a catch up to the
Pass complete to number 18, Jacob
43. It's an 8-yard. And they kept the running back in as an extra blocker because they are blitzing.
43-yard line.
Hutch had to burn a timeout because they're going to have 12 men on the field.
Timeout.
And that would have been a 5-yard penalty and automatic first down. Good thing it did. Stop the clock for us. All right, you're South offensive coach. Are you trying to stay positive or are you reaming? And I'm giving my quarterback the option, if there's nothing there, you tuck it and run. You get some positive yardage.
Second down 2, 43-yard
You're supposed to
line.
have 3.5 seconds to make your decision, get your pass off. All right,
Pass incomplete. Intended receiver number 18.
he was somewhat open, but if he had looked about 5 yards further down, he had a man crossing that was more open. They were, but true. But on that play right there, he had men blitzing, but he had them all picked up. He's getting antsy. He's got to
Third down,
settle
2,
down, get his feet,
43-yard line.
make an accurate throw, but make sure you're reading the whole field. Now they're just going to go for the first down, and he's going to have it. He's going to be up over the 45. He's going to be up to the 46. That's going to be a first down. The clock stops while they move the chains. They need to get up on the ball right now.
Gain of 3 on the play. First and 10 Cougars, 46-yard line.
I'm thinking they're just going with the bigger guy. Play action. He's got him. And he's got a touchdown. And he threw off his back foot. Did you see that? He threw off his back foot. But Gillum was so open, and Jacobs got a strong enough arm that the defender did not make up any ground.
But if he would have landed, he would have been
It's 6 on the board. We'll take it.
Touchdown reception by number 15, Dylan Becker.
Kick is up and good.
Extra point good.
So with a minute 17 to go on the clock, we got a score of Hutch 14, Salina South 7. And that's what South needed. Now maybe put a little pep in the defense. We can either hold them, go in the locker room, or maybe even cause a turnover.
But that's what they had to do right there.
They needed to score.
Had to score.
You would have liked to let them score with less than 10, 15 seconds on the clock. You have the only thing you would have liked to see is a little more time taken off the clock. But you'll take the score.
Then that also gave them something that they know what they could do. It gave them something that they could say, hey, we go to the air.
Well,
Can't stop us. And they've been open.
I think it goes back to what Coach Sellers talked about was
Kicking off for the Cougars, number 40.
them not having the playmakers on both sides of the ball in the backfield, whether defensive backs or offensive backs. You're going to kick it deep all the way down to about the 1 yard line. He's got him, but that's just a little bit too much return. But it was a line drive kick. And even though it was a deep kick, the line drive is so fast, it doesn't give your coverage team really time to get downfield and really. But I think someone got out of their lane assignment. Everyone has a lane assignment going down the field.
First and 10, Seahawks, 34-yard line.
Just like we talked about last week with Coach Hall, these mistakes that South have are fixable. They got him. Doing that cross-cut guy who was coming back around to the right in motion, and someone tripped him up for no gain. Okay, now you got a second down. And the clock is ticking, 50 seconds and
No gain
clicking.
on the play, second down 10, 34-yard line.
Here's that with the man in. All right, got him, tackled him. But that's just too far, folks. That's too much. Nobody is stepping up. All right, now you've got another timeout.
Making the stop for the Cougars.
You want to talk to people. But that backside, they're pulling people. They're pulling one or two linemen and coming back, and no one's stepping up and shutting that off.
32-yard line.
Okay, not just a straight pitch. And he get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Number 5,
They're getting to the corner too easily. That means your linebacker and your defensive end, and then your safeties and cornerbacks are not getting up there and cutting that off. Again, this might be an issue of being tired. I understand. But they need to hold him now and give him no points. He's looking to throw it. And he's going to be sacked.
Quarterback sack.
All the way back to the 34-yard line, and Hutch takes their last time out.
Making the sack for the Cougars, number 30, Justin Allen.
This guy came from the backside.
Final timeout of the half.
Came from the backside, and Mr. Allen got the sack. Now, the good thing is, offense gets a breather. gets a drink of water. Coaches gets to talk to him. This benefits the defense, I think, more sometimes than it does the offense. And you look up and say, guys, 11 seconds on the clock. We just need you to hold for 11 seconds. We go in down 1 score.
Well, you do that interception for a touchdown, or you do
A fumble picked up and returned for a touchdown. We just don't need Hutch scoring. And they've done exactly what I thought they were going to do. They brought in 2 safeties.
3rd down 11. Ball at the
They've got 2
33-yard
safeties.
line.
They're rushing 3 down linemen.
fake handoff is back to pass.
And he is going to be run out
Quarterback sack.
all the way back to the 37 or 38. I can't see where they're going to mark it. No, folks. No. There should be 7 seconds on the clock.
Please reset the game clock. 5 seconds.
Okay, then let's give 5.
seconds.
When he ran out, I looked up and said 7. But that's still another loss.
Thank you.
Now you went from 3rd and 11 to 4th and what, about 14, 15? About 15 yards.
4th down 15. Ball at the 37-yard line.
It's going to be intercepted.
Pass intercepted. Making the interception, number 22, Cole Calvert.
And Cole Calvert.
That is the end of the first half. Hutchinson, 14.
Well, folks, that's the way you make sure they don't put any more points on the board.
By law, public access is open to all citizens and to all viewpoints and for only non-commercial purposes. If you have an idea, any idea for a television program, we want you to be a member and we want to cablecast your program. TV for you, by you. Just give us a call at 785-823-2500 to find out more.
Welcome to the Mounted Clinic Halftime Show, and we're sitting at a score of Hutch 14, South 7, and that was a score with a little under 2 minutes, or it was 14-0 with the 2 minutes left. South scores on a long pass play, and then Hutch, driving. Cole Calvert intercepts on the last play. We go in 14-7. And now we go in with a whole different mindset.
Yeah, a total different mindset. And if you look at how the game started, it was like a crazy game. They turn over, we turn over. I mean, what was going on?
And it was, and not just turnover mistakes. We had a few penalties, but nothing. Mostly it was just mental mistakes. Missed block, missed tackle, missed catch on a pass.
Yeah.
We had 1 first down that should have been a first down, but the wide receivers dropped the ball. And so we've had some mental mistakes. And that just can't happen. But these, again, as we talked about with the Central game, these are fixable situations.
Yeah.
And South's got to get into the locker room, and they've got to take care of those fixable situations.
And they got to do that. I mean, but they got something. They know that they can do something offensively. They seen that they can get the patent. I mean, that was only obvious. And the man's been open more than once tonight. It's just getting the ball to him.
The other thing is, South's offensive line is far bigger than Hutch's defensive line in front 7. But Hutch changed things up. They started shooting the gap with their linemen and their linebackers almost in like a run blitz type of situation.
Right.
And they just can't do that. They've got to, I mean, one thing is South's got to make an adjustment and start pounding the ball.
Yeah, they do. And then the other thing about it, they got a 7-man front, and they don't seem to be getting the penetration that they need to slow Hutch down on those run plays they're making.
And that's the other thing. South's got to do something with their defense. First of all, the defense got tired because South's offense not doing anything with the ball, and they wore out.
That's it.
They wore out. That last touchdown was totally on them being worn out. South has got the offense, move the ball, move the chains, let the defense rest, and then the defense has got to get a penetration and stop the ball. So that's where we're sitting. 14-7, things are fixable. We're still in the game, and we'll see you at the start of the second half. Thank you for watching the halftime Maori Clinic halftime show.
Thank you. Can I help you today?
No thanks. I'm just looking. Oh, this is cute. So?
Too tight, yeah!
You wouldn't do it there. So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Like they're the fashion police.
Welcome to the start of the second half of Friday Night Football with Access Television with South hosting Hutch and trailing Hutch 14-7. And it seems like we had a little bit of a technical difficulty there in the first half.
Yeah.
Charles Mike, folks, he was talking, just his mic wasn't picking it up. Here's the kick, they're going to squib it. And
He
got it around about the 15.
He's got, oh, there's an opening there.
And again, that's
Closed
too
out.
much.
Way too much.
And it's because somebody is getting out of their lane of responsibility on kick coverage. And it's right there, been in the middle. It's not been on the outside. It's been on the middle. You got to stay in your lane. Doesn't matter if the runner's going somewhere else. You got to stay in your lane because he can cut right back into that.
Into your lane. And you're gone. It's a handoff. No, quarterback kept it.
And he didn't get much.
Ball carrier number 16, Kenyon Maldonado.
There's no way he should get much anyway, Stu, with that 7-man line they got there.
Number 30, Justin Allen. Also number 31, Evan Irish.
And all adjustments should be made now.
But you know, that first quarter and the first part of the second quarter, Hutch wasn't doing much with the ball until South defense got tired.
Handoff to the fullback up the middle. No, it doesn't look like he got
He got
a couple of yards.
Carrier number 46, Gabe Ragosa.
He's going to have third down and 4 from the South 48.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 74, Anthony Moreno.
Again, as I've said before, time and time again, if you have ever listened to me before in the past, and have listened to the show, penetration stops about any offense out there.
Oh, it will.
If you can
Guaranteed.
disrupt the play in the offensive backfield before it gets a chance to go, that's the way you stop an offense. It's about penetration.
So end around.
Same hole again.
And he's gone. Nope.
Same hole, folks. Way too much.
This is.
From where they started counting was before
They had him.
But folks, this goes back to something I've always said. You keep tackling the guy high, and his feet are free to keep going. You gotta tackle him low and take his legs out. And it's that same counter back with a pulled lineman that South is not making the adjustment to.
It's a running back. Nowhere.
He's going to get a couple yards.
Number 2,
Cole Calvert coming out.
He's pointing towards his right shoulder.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 74, Anthony Moreno.
He's over on the sidelines moving his arm around. No one's really talking to him and working with him.
4-yard line.
Quarterback keeper,
touchdown.
He's in.
You had penetration on the backside. You didn't have penetration there on the left side of the defensive line. They just came out and just moved that ball right down the field.
Wow. They took away all that momentum that South had when they left.
They sure did. Kick is up and good. So with 9:54 to go in the third quarter, he does score. Hutch 21, South 7. And whatever adjustments they made, Didn't work. And to be truthful with you, I don't think you need to make an adjustment as in just do your job.
Right.
You know, this is supposed to be a gap sound defense. Well, somebody's getting blown out of that gap and they're not doing their job. And I saw the defensive coordinator for South go up and talk, and I believe who he talked to was a linebacker. I won't give his name or number, but they just need people to do their job, and that's.
Here they go.
He's kicking it deep, not real super deep, not the 19-yard line, but
Mr.
across
Sam.
the field. He's going to take it up to about the 34-yard line.
Now, what South could do to get that back is to go take that ball down and score.
And take some time off the clock.
I don't know if they need to take too much off until they get that other score in.
Yeah, but you want your defense that was out.
You want to give them a rest. Yeah.
Give them a rest. Let them get some water. Let them rest. You don't need any more 3 and outs like you had throughout most of the first half. There you go. There you go. That's a 6-yard run on first down. You'll take that.
Ball carrier number 43, Sam Corona.
And Sam went into that hole with both arms over that ball.
Yeah. And he hit it hard.
And he hit it hard. And see, that's what he can add that D'Angelo really can't, being a smaller guy.
Gain of 6 on the play, second down 4, 40-yard line.
Again, the lead. I'll tell you what, if he gets in,
Oh, there's
there's
flags
flag.
all over the place.
They had a penetration, and he had to react to someone a yard behind the line of scrimmage. So anything he got, he did on his own.
Personal foul, face mask, number 50 of the defense.
Oh, good.
15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Boy, they need some type of break.
$15-yard penalty on Hutch. And it must have been quite obvious because he had
a couple of flags.
I mean, I think even someone from the stands threw one.
Oh, you know that.
Number 5 of the offense.
That's a wide receiver. There's no reason why that should happen. None.
Hector Perez. Maybe it's this playing time.
What year is he?
He's a senior.
He should know better.
First down 15, 49-yard line.
Okay, these delayed handoffs have not worked. Why are they still doing this?
Ball carrier number 43, Sam Corona. Making the stop for Hutch, number 50, Dylan Jensen.
I think we have a new offensive coordinator because last year the offensive coordinator has been here for years for South. They don't show him as a coach.
Loss of 5 on the play. Second down 20. Ball at the South 46-yard line.
Go on!
Nice.
Go on!
Nice. All the way down inside the 40.
Oh, flag on the play.
Are they going to get an extra?
Penalty marker after the play.
Do we have a block in the back?
The result of the play was a completed pass. After the play, dead ball, personal foul, number 18 of the offense. Penalized 15 yards from the end of the play.
Wow.
Third down.
That wasn't a smart decision.
No.
Who's number 18? That would be Jacob Marcotte, who should know better.
Yeah, and he's played plenty.
Listen, I think he's a senior.
Yeah, and he's played plenty.
Yep, he's a senior, and he should know better. You just took a third down 17 where you've had third down and short. Timeout, Hutch.
Timeout, Hutchinson. That's their first of the half.
Good, made him blow an early one. Okay, you got third down and 16. They say you end up with fourth down and under 5 yards to go. They'd put it down inside their 40.
I'm going.
Yeah, you got to. You got to get momentum back on your side. You got to swing it. And you need to answer their score with a score.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you drive a white Toyota Sequoia, a white Toyota Sequoia, we hope you have a good battery. Your lights are on. Third down, 18, ball at the 48-yard line.
He's going to roll out, and he's going to get hit. He's going to be sacked back almost the 40-yard line. They have got to have, they're not picking up this blitz. And Sam is talking to his quarterback right now, Mr. Yarwitz. And he's got to make a better decision at the line. Now this is a problem, this is his first year of starting. He did not start last year. And just because he's seen doesn't mean he has all this experience. Now that was a better kick. He's going to catch it out of bounds. It was high. And if it had been in fair territory, he would have had to fair catch it anyways. Not as deep as you would like it to be.
That defense has got to stand up, make a stance at least this time. Seven-man front, we're letting them run.
It's only a 30-yard punt, so yeah, you got to get him. You want to have between 35 and 40 as an average on your punt.
First and 10, Seahawks, 30-yard line.
Quarterback. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
How did he get outside? He had a guy there. How did he get outside him? He had a man. There was a defender there. And that's the defender not making sure he's staying on the outside. Folks, these are just mental mistakes.
Number 33, the offense.
No,
it's going back.
That's going to be called back, but still, he should have been tackled for a loss.
He should have.
And our guys were right there and allowed him to get outside. These are just mental mistakes. That if South wants to have a good year, you can't not make these mistakes.
First down, 20. Ball at the 20-yard line.
Comes that counter play. Or they gave it to the fullback. They gave the fullback, but they actually was faking a counter play back to the right.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 60, Joey Sullivan.
Really no gain much, maybe half a yard.
2 on the play.
Well, they said they gave him 2 yards. Wow, I didn't think he got that. Okay, there's the counter back to the right.
It's over.
This time
he stopped.
This time they stopped it.
Yeah.
The linebacker who was out there kept his man off him and then got in. And then the defensive end was there, and he stood his man up, and he was walking him out there. And that's what helped close it because the offensive lineman was pushed back into the game.
And what they're doing is they're making a stand this time, finally. Now here's a big third down for them to hold them.
Yes, it is. He's looking to
quarterback's rolling out. He's turning the corner.
And he's got a first down, folks. They're going to call a flag. There's a flag, maybe, a flag for a late hit.
Late hit.
Or a face mask.
Penalty marker on the field.
And there's no reason you should give up that much.
God.
People are giving up the
5-yard
outside.
face mask on the defense, number 22.
Then a 5-yard face mask on the end of the run.
They hold them.
And give up because they're not being gap sound.
And they can't cover the corners. Right now, tonight, they have not covered the corners.
No, they're not. And again, that's mental, folks. It's not physical, it's mental.
Oh, dropped them. And they got back on it.
Had a fumble.
They got back on it quick.
And what I'm trying to tell you, folks, you're taught as a defensive end or a linebacker, if you're the outside linebacker, I was taught if you have to run halfway up into the stands, that's what you do. No one gets outside you. You turn it back inside. Now, if there's a long play after that, you turn it inside, that's okay. You did your job. But we're not having that. We're giving up the corners. He's looking to throw it.
It's a pass. Quarterback hit.
And that's where you got to make him pay. You got to hit him, and you got to hit him hard. He's going to carry it up to the 46.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 48, Corey Hilkonen.
To pick up 2 yards, you got
Another
third
big
down and 11.
third down. Here you go.
Gain of 2 on the play, third down 11, 46-yard line.
Fake the handoff and pass.
Incomplete. He was on the ground, so even if he did catch it, he wasn't going anywhere. In high school, they would have called that tackled by the grass. True?
That's a very true statement.
High school and college is the same. If your knee's down on the ground when you catch the ball, that's it. There's no further advancement of the ball. So they've held, forced to a punt. They should have held about 15 yards further back.
Yeah.
You would have had better field position. Absolutely no blocking. So he got the ball up to the 20. Now South offense has got to stop shooting themselves in the foot and move the ball.
The Cougars, number 43, Sam Corona. Making the tackle for Hutch. Number 49, Lucas Swigert. Cougars ball first and 10. Ball at the 20-yard line.
That's a good decision. Up over the 30, you got a first down.
Number 18 is Jacob of Mark Cox.
Up to the 32.
Making the stop for the Seahawks, number 14, Martinez.
Do this. Wear this defense out for Hutch. Make them run sideline to sideline.
Gain of 12 on the play. First and 10 Cougars.
And again, he made the first guy miss.
Yeah.
And got a first down. That's a nice run and move by Sam. He made the first guy miss. He got 4 yards.
Yeah.
But he could have
been tackled in the backfield.
Yep, for a loss. And that didn't happen.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down 6. 36-yard line.
There's a
handoff to the
and
fullback,
it was kind of a
Smith.
delay thing too. Now the yards he got on his own.
Taking the stop for the Seahawks, number 37, Dominic McKenzie.
You got 3rd and 4, long 4, short 5. Quick hitter to the wide receiver.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third down 4.
You know what you do?
Yeah.
You know what you do? Not on this play. You pump it and then tell him to go.
There he goes. There he goes.
And out of bounds. All the way down to the 31-yard line. To Dylan Becker. No, I faked that quick out thing. and then he takes off, and you throw it to him. Because the safety be coming on a straying up angle to you, and then boom, he's gone. He's behind the safety, he's behind the cornerback.
Yeah.
You make an accurate throw, you got 6. Look, there's no safety all the way over here. Pump fake him. All right, they are run blitzing. This guy who made the tackle came in unchecked backside. They're run blitzing. You got to have quick hitters. Again, that's not. Again, this guy in the backside came in unblocked.
Making the stop for the Seahawks, number 37, Dominic McKenzie.
Boy, you're in 2 down territory, correct?
4 down territory? Yep.
Yeah. About 4 down. I'm from 2 down. What am I saying?
Well, you got 2 more downs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
But someone's got to call down and say, hey, this backside guy is coming in unblocked.
There he is coming.
Here he comes in again. He was just throwing it away.
Pass is incomplete.
And again, that backside guy, no one picked him up, and he came all around, put pressure from the backside.
So does that quarterback, he might have to take off a couple of times.
Well, you got to get.
He hasn't.
8+ yards for the first down. You've got to have a running back there to help you block. Which they did. They got Sam Corona. All right, he threw it before he hit. The wide receiver, Sam was open, but because the 2 men came running in, blitzing, unblocked. And I don't even think it was actually a blitz. I only saw four guys up in the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
That means their offensive line are not picking up the people they're supposed to be picking
they're
up.
not blocking it up.
And they just killed a promising drive. Again, by mistakes.
Handoff, and he broke loose. They're not tackling neither. They had him in the backfield.
They're down. This defense is down. I'm not saying they're giving up, but they're not playing with the same fire. And what's hurting them is an offense. They can't continually move the ball down the field and put the ball in the end zone. Penalty on Hutch. Now moving back 5.
They need. On the offense, number 65, 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
Well, we got plenty of time in this game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we're coming towards the end of the 3rd quarter, but we got plenty of time in this game. But we've got to hold and or force a turnover.
It's a handoff. There's good tackle.
Took his legs out.
Ball carrier number 2, Ruben Benitez. Making the stop for the Cougars.
He's going to be short of the first down
Cole Calvert.
by a yard. All right, this is where you got to get some penetration. And it's going to have to wait to the 4th quarter.
Wow.
So, folks, that's it. Here's going to come this 4th quarter with the score of Hutch 21, South 7. And, folks, it's been mental mistakes by South. They actually only have 1 turnover in the game. They've got 5 penalties. Hutch has got 2 turnovers and 4 penalties, but it's the mental mistakes.
They don't want to win this game. The defense is, I don't know, the offense has got them on the field. The defense is slacking. We're not even tackling. We're not wrapping up when we tackle. I'm thinking we don't want it that bad.
Yeah, I would think the same thing.
And I know that's just not how they practice.
Third and 1, Seahawks, 39-yard line.
Quarterback sneak, first down. And he went on the first down.
Oh, yeah.
And that's where you're supposed to submarine. As a defensive lineman there, you're supposed to submarine, take the offensive lineman, just stack them up right there. Don't try to take them on, submarine them, take them off their feet.
Need a 4 on the play. First and 10, Hutch, 43-yard line.
Hands off. Number 2 going around the corner. These break tackles.
Missed tackle
He
there.
got the first down, I believe. Or he's real close.
Unbelievable.
Number 2, Benitez.
He got a first down.
Making the stop for the Cougars.
Good.
And they had a tackle right there for like maybe a 1 or 2 yard gain, and that's it. Hutch is playing with fire. We are not.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they kind of look like all the energy's out of them.
Need a 10 on the play. First and 10, Hutch.
We need something to fire these guys up and get them.
It's a handoff to no. The quarterback kept it. He put it in and pulled it out.
We still got 4 yards.
Oh.
16, Kenyon Maldonado.
That's good officiating. That's good officiating. That's good officiating. He pulled the two of them together, said enough of that, made him shake hands. Because they were continuing their stuff after the whistle. That's good officiating, folks. That's what I was taught to do when I officiated. Get in, talk, get the two of them to talk. And then you also just told them, the next time I'm throwing a 15-yarder and throwing you both out of the game.
It's a handoff. He's coming around. Man.
All right, folks. The outside guy did his job. He made him turn back to the inside. The second level of help was not there.
Number 22, Cole Calvert.
The guy did his job, and he forced them back to the inside. Linebackers and safeties coming in to fill were not there. South's got to start playing with some Cougar pride and passion.
Hands off to number 9. He's going nowhere. Them Cougars have got him.
I think it's going to be close to a first down, though.
Well, he only needed 3 yards.
Going to mark him about half a yard short.
Well, you know
Maybe
what this
about
play
the
is.
football field.
You know what this play is.
Quarterback sneak. And again,
they've used it every time.
You know, if you can't stop it, why stop using it? But this is where you got to submarine the center and the two guards. They're going to call for a measurement.
They already know they know what they're going to run. They already know. Oh, they might already have
First down. Now we don't know what they're going to run.
No. Uh-oh.
Dead ball. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 4 of the defense. 15-yard penalty on the spot. Automatic first down.
DJ Weir. Yeah, that's it. He needs to be pulled out of the game. Because whatever he did was, he had to say something, and that was stupid.
First and 10, Seahawks, 22-yard line.
And he's a senior. And that's the second mistake he's made this game. He should not be making as a senior. And if I'm the coach, he's earned an extended period of time on the bench.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 31, Evan Irish.
Because that's not good senior leadership.
Gain of 4 on the play. Second down 6, 18-yard line.
They hand off.
Ooh, nice hit.
Ball carrier number 1, Cameron Owen.
I think that's Cole. Yep, Cole Calvert.
Making the stop for the Cougars, number 22, Cole Calvert.
We need something to happen here. We need a turnover.
Big.
Third down to
We need a
15-yard
turnover.
line.
It's a handoff to number 2. They had him in the backfield. You get
He's
the
got enough for a
first
first
down.
down, though. Yep, they had him in the backfield. It's like we're a half a step behind in everything.
They had him in the backfield.
It's determination. Hutch is more determined than we are right now in making plays. That's what it comes down to. It's determination.
We're not even looking at a first down. They had him in the backfield.
It's like a year ago, or maybe 2 years ago, when South had maybe it was last year, and South had a loss early in the season, and it was a away game. And when they came back next home game, I asked Sam about it. And Sam goes, "We hadn't prepared." He said, "They just didn't show up to play." He said, "Our guys were just." It was lackadaisical. They thought all they had to do was show up and they were going to win because they were slanted south. And you can't do that at this level.
No.
And that's the situation. It's like the guys didn't really show up. It's been a continuation of what went on in the first half. Middle mistake by middle mistake.
First and 10, Silthawks. Ball at the 11-yard line.
It's handoff to the fullback.
Not much gain there.
Ball carrier number 33, Bryce Coley.
Oh, more than I thought. I thought they had him down to about a
Stop for the
2-yard gain.
Cougars, number 30, Justin Allen.
About the 8-yard line they're on.
Second down 7, 8-yard line.
And handoff to number 2, touchdown.
Touchdown.
Good.
Did you see the way he walked in there? I mean, walked. He had slowed down.
Touchdown, Silthawks.
It's almost like, and there's another 5-yard, there's another penalty. Did he just throw something? I thought the official threw something. Or it might have been something he picked up and threw back to a player. Maybe a drop mouthpiece or something. And they had no one rushing in there. Only one guy. I mean, the guys on the outside weren't even trying to run in to block that. Did you see that?
No, that's the one thing I noticed that's different between Central and South. Central's always sending that man on those extra points in there.
They did in the first half. They didn't do it on that one.
I ain't seen them do it in
the far side guy shot in. This guy over here didn't even make the effort to go in at all. And that's where I'm a coach. I said, well, you don't want to play? All right, there's the bench. I'll find someone who does. And Monday in practice, they're not going to like me.
No.
I mean, we've had mistakes by seniors who should not be making mistakes. the 15-yard varieties. Should not be happening.
Kicking off for the Salthawks, number 33, Bryce Holding.
He's got to return it because he fumbled it back into the end zone.
Kickoff returned by number 43.
If he had let it go and it gone into the end zone, the ball would be out the 20.
Taking the stop for the Salthawks, number 25,
It was kicked over his head,
Zabala.
and he tried to make an over shoulder to catch. Again, mental error by mental error by mental error. This is the way it was for Central last week. Mental mistake on top of mental mistake. They're beating themselves.
First and 10 Cougars, ball at their own 10-yard line.
Oh, that's terrible. He's got to make a decision. If you're going to run, run. If not, throw the ball away. It's almost like they're sleepwalking.
Number 37, Dominic McKenzie.
Or maybe they just know the game.
If I'm Sam, I'm calling a timeout. I'm telling these guys to get over here. If you want, guys, you don't want to play anymore, we can just go straight to the locker room.
You think they just know the game's over? Maybe that's what they're doing.
I don't see any will to fight in them. And that's what is disgusting to me.
Wow.
Well, I couldn't see, was it close? Could he have caught it?
But he had 15. He had Dolan. Becker.
See, he locks in on one receiver instead of looking the field over. And that's allowing the safeties to know where you're going with the ball. You can't do that. You've got to look. I don't care if their pass rush is coming. You've got to look. That's your job as a quarterback.
They're going to rush. They're going to rush hard.
Flag, safety. This young man's not making good decisions at quarterback. And people want to get upset, and they get upset with me. I don't really care.
Intentional grounding, number 12 of the offense. That penalty results in a safety.
That's where if I'm Sam Sellers, I'm the head coach, I'm getting my guys over and say, you guys don't want to play. And Mr. Yarowitz cannot make good decisions under pressure. He's not making good decisions. He really isn't. And that's the one position on the field, you can't have that happening.
So if you're going to salvage anything, what do you do?
Unless they come out with their second string. At this point in time, I'm not even worried about getting an offensive rhythm. I'm going to put my second string in and say, all right, guys, go. First string hasn't earned the right to go back out on the field to play again. Now you're kicking off from your 20, which means they're going to get the ball in excellent field position. 7:09 on the clock, plenty enough time to score another touchdown. Caught it at the 32. Nice tackle up at the 47. And he's hurt one shoulder earlier in the game, now he's hurt the other shoulder. And there's your starting safety out of the game. Well, I've got an idea who I'm going to vote for player of the game.
You do?
Yep, I do.
Wide open, wide open.
Look at that, ran right past.
Boy!
We got a flag at the 45 though. And it might be holding.
Ball carrier number 5, Brody Smith, penalty marker on the play.
Illegal block at the back. Number 9 in the offense. 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. Repeat first
Okay, now
down.
move it back to the 45-yard line and make it 1st and 13.
So basically what they did is they just ran time off the clock.
If I'm Ryan, you're up 30-7 with under 7 minutes on the clock. I've got my second string in. I'm not risking an injury to any of my starters.
The Saltdogs, 45-yard line.
He ran through 2 people. Did you see that?
They do got their seconds. They got some of their second string in.
Making the stop for the Cougars. Number 22.
And look how slow South is to get back to their side of the ball. They're shuffled, got their hands on the hips. Hutch got back in the huddle quickly. They have fire, they've got pep to their step. South has none. The fire has gone out under the kettle. Another
Oh!
Why are you still? Did you see that high tackle again?
Flag. Is that a flag at about the 40?
Sorry, folks, my microphone came off the clip.
So we got a flag.
Number 31 of the defense. That penalty will be assessed when the other run. First down.
Wow.
That's another 15-yard penalty. That's 3 in the second half. And that was by Evan Irish, a junior, 6 foot, 216-pound linebacker. Unless they had a number wrong.
31's still over here on the sidelines.
And I think that's what I talked about. They were pointing to someone on the sideline. That they got a number wrong. 31 was over on the sideline. I can tell you that's what they're talking about. They pointed to the sideline and pointed to a guy on the sideline saying, wait a minute. The kid you just called the penalty on is over here on the sideline. So who was it really on?
10 Saltdogs, all at the 14-yard line.
Handoff up the middle, and he's gone.
No, almost.
Oh, he's just a little bit short.
Ball carrier number 33, Bryce Coley, making the stop for the Cougars. Number 23.
That I can tell you that's not their first string that they got in there right now. All of them.
Wow. And we can't even stop their second string right now. That's terrible. And actually, this was supposed to have been a close game.
First and goal, Hutch, ball at the 2-yard line.
Touchdown.
Didn't even get hit. Didn't even get hit.
Touchdown, Saltdogs.
And stuff that was going on, and a couple of the South players had to grab one of their teammates and pull him away and pull him back. So there's still some mouthing going on, and you're not supposed to be doing that, either to the other team or to an official. And that's what we've had. I know one of these calls, when it was dead ball, and the offense was just standing there, Hutch offense was still in the huddle when the flag was thrown. Well, this time they actually tried to rush it.
Extra point good. Line number 33, Bryce
So with
Coley.
5:39 to go, you got a score of Hutch 37, South 7.
Wow.
Well, South has no one to blame but themselves.
Wow.
Hutch is a good team, but they're not that good.
No. They're not.
So what do you think is going to be said in the locker room after the game?
Wow.
There you go, straight up the field.
Returned by number 43, Sam Corona.
And that's my choice for the player of the game.
Mr. Corona, huh?
He's played on both sides of the ball, and he's also returned a couple of kicks, short pooches. And he hasn't given up. And on offense, he's ran the ball hard and crisp, hasn't he?
Yes.
And he's made a number of tackles.
Ball at midfield.
Got him.
That's mine right there. I think that's his second touchdown.
It is.
Touchdown, Cougar.
And my question is, both times they've thrown deep to him like that, he's got the ball and scored. So why hasn't he done more often?
Because, and I don't know why, they noticed that before half, and he's been open several times, and we just ain't throwing. It's not lack of him running the patterns.
All-star number 86 of the kicking team, 5-yard penalty. Remains in the drive.
Wow, another dumb mistake, guys. That just, you know
That
what the
still
snap
should be-
count is?
That kicker should still be able to make it from there, though.
Oh, he shouldn't, no problem. He's been a kicker since his freshman year. He's a sophomore. And the kick is good. So with 5:25 to go in the fourth quarter, you got a score of Hutch 37, Sunny South 14.
You know, there's a couple of kids you can't really forget about. Cole Calvert either.
Yeah.
He's played a good defensive game.
Yeah, and he's banged up both shoulders too.
But that's because he's playing.
He's hitting. They got the good hands team for Hutch right there. You see 9 guys. The ball has to go to the 50. And they've got 9 guys within 10 yards of that 50-yard line. Kick it deep. There you go. Automatic touchback. Automatic touchback.
Touchback.
Now that was a good kick.
Yeah.
Now, if he could have hit it, land about the 10 and bounce around, because it's a live ball, that
would
could have been
good.
very interesting. Because since they had 9 guys up there on the good hands, they weren't in good blocking position.
Right.
And if you had someone sprint down there, this could have been a very interesting.
Starters back in.
Again, he gave up the corner. Gave up the corner again.
We've been giving the corners up all night.
9-yard run.
Gain of 9 on the play. Second down 1. 29-yard line.
There's a lot of fix here. A lot of things to fix.
Wow.
The linebacker overran the play. I watched him. He overran the play, did not fill the gap he was supposed to fill, and that's what's been the problem here, folks. People not maintaining their gap assignment on defense.
Hand off again.
Now, that time, they were there. Now, if this goes by the way South's been doing it, they'll have one good play, then 2 or 3 bad plays.
Yeah.
They don't know how to continue the momentum of good play, good play, good play, good play.
They brought the starter back out there, though. Whoa, he stopped in the backfield.
Number 42, Peyton Webb, a sophomore. 6 foot, 182-pound sophomore. That bodes well for the next couple of years.
Yes.
One of the other linebackers, a sophomore, is your kicker, Fernando Avila Castro. He's made some plays on defense. Timeout. I think they were trying to get South to jump. South moved, but they didn't go into the neutral zone. Oh, wide open.
Oh!
Wide open. Nobody went with him at all.
Nobody there.
Thank God he can't throw the ball very accurately.
If he would have, it would have been a home run.
Yeah. Like he could have waltzed in. Wow, even Hutch can make minimal mistakes too. We've had 8 penalties and they have had 4. He could have blocked that.
Oh! Sam almost let them get that ball.
But we should have blocked that. He eased up.
Yeah.
You can't go for the foot. You got to go for in front of the foot where the ball is going to be coming off the foot. That's what you have to aim for. That spot. That's why most extra points and punts are missed, because they're going for the foot and not where the ball is going to be.
First to 10 Cougars, ball at their own 25-yard line.
Ball was thrown out of bounds to Marcotte. But did you see what Hutch has done? They got a man on Mr. Becker and a safety over the top.
Yeah, I see that.
They're saying you're not going to beat us a third time with him. Well, you can if you do a pump and go. Like he's doing a quick out to the sideline, pump, or are you doing a quick slant across the middle, pump, get that safety to suck up, and then go. Nice catch by the tight end, all the way up to the 45, maybe 46.
To number 86, Trace Coachiever.
No, Trace is 6'7", 226 pounds. I wish he was a little bit thicker.
First and 10 Cougars, 46-yard line.
Oh, that wasn't close to anybody. But he had a man coming right in his face. At least he stood and he delivered the pass. That's what he's supposed to do. I don't know if with the guy in his face interfered with his vision because it wasn't close. He had a step on him. He might not have scored, but he would have had a first down. But if they keep laying off that tight end, keep hitting that tight end.
Second down 10, 46-yard line.
6'7", all you could do is just throw a jump ball. He ran right past the guy.
Flag. Flag on the play.
Now, I don't know if it's a spot foul, if it's on them. But it's got to be the 15-yard variety.
After the play was over, dead ball, unsportsmanlike eye contact, number 46 on the defense, taunting, 15-yard penalty, third down.
All right, that's not going to please Ryan Cornelson a whole lot. As
But
I
in
said,
this time of the game, it's probably...
Well, as I said a little bit ago, you're not allowed to talk to opponents, and you're not allowed to talk that kind of way. Now this one, he made the right decision. He tried to run with it, but the pocket closed down too quick on him.
Ball carrier, number 12, Jacob Yarrow with.
Actually, he picked up a yard.
Making a stop for the soapbox. Number 44, Braden Archer. Gain of a yard on the play, fourth down 2.
The only reason I wasn't going for Dylan earlier because he dropped a quick pass that could have been a first down and killed a drive. I thought that negated one of the touchdown at that time, but now he's got 2 of them. I mean, we're not blocking for him. We are not blocking at all for them.
Making a sack for the Celtics, number 50, Dylan Hutchinson.
All right, folks, what I'm hoping is the Salina South decided they're going to get rid of all the mistakes they're going to make in the year in this one game.
There you go.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious. Let's get rid of it, clean it up, and start playing South football for the rest of the year. Because now they're in the victory formation. Well, folks, I haven't seen this in a long time. But this is a game where South beat themselves. It wasn't so much Hutch.
Second down 11, 45-yard line.
It was South beating themselves. Would you agree, Charles?
It is.
Well, you got a minute 10. Got one more kneel.
Third down 12, 47-yard line.
And the quarterback should be watching the backfield, Judge. As soon as he's... Get in there on him. He was just going to keep standing there until someone came in. And the officials are not obligated to blow the whistle. Well, they're going to have to snap the ball, I think, before the clock runs out.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That was fourth down. South will get the ball. I'm not throwing anything deep. I'm just going to take a knee. Don't take a chance getting somebody hurt.
Yeah.
Game's over with.
It is over. Zach Calvert down there with his shoulder pads off and ice on the shoulder.
Yep. Ice on his right shoulder.
46-yard line.
And he heard it early. He heard it in the first half or early in the third quarter. You remember?
I'm not sure.
They're just going to run it with Sam.
Sam Corona.
He's going to get a nice statistical run to it. That's all it's going to do.
Final score, Hutchinson 37.
Wow.
Well, folks, you got a final score of Hutch 37, South 14. And for the first time in a very long, long time, I've seen a Salina South team beat itself. And you just can't do that at this level. So, with nothing more to say, Charles, he's just looking at me, shaking his head.
Wow.
We will see you with the post-game interview.
Welcome to this week's RE/MAX Advantage Realtors Weekly MVP Award. And tonight's winner is Dylan Becker. Mm-hmm. And Dylan Becker had 154 yards receiving and 2 touchdowns. And you are our winner this week, Dylan.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Dylan, you played a good game tonight.
Yeah, thank you. This one's over. Got to get back at it next week, so I'm not really too worried about this one. Just ready to get back at it next week. We got some things to work on. It's pretty obvious. So.
And that's great, Dylan. And it's a pleasure to give you this award. And we will be right back with Coach Sellers and a wrap-up of tonight's game.
Welcome to the post-game show, and I'm here with Coach Sellers. And Coach, I don't want to take anything away from what Coach Cornelson, his coaching staff, and players did, but in my opinion, you guys beat yourselves, and it wasn't big, huge, like a lot of turnovers. You only had one. It was little, simple, little mistakes here and there, and then some 15-yarders that I know you were not happy about, because I saw you on the sideline. But these things are fixable.
Yeah, they're fixable, but the problem is we've done them for 3 weeks in a row now, and when you play as good as a team as Hutch is, you can't do that. And until I get the kids to figure that out, we're going to keep pounding our heads against the wall. We've got a lot of talented kids. We're just not playing very good football right now, and that's on me.
I was talking to Sam Corona in the locker room while I was waiting to talk to you, and of the last state championship team for South. After the loss at Derby, they left them at 2-3. And the seniors, some of the seniors were outside, were crying. Some of the seniors were joking. And those seniors that were crying, Brandon Lester and Ross Ritter, That next week in practice, led everyone up and said, if you're not here to win a state championship, there's a locker room, go turn in your gear. They turned it around and won out and won that state championship. And I think maybe that's what you guys need, some senior leadership to step up and say, hey, we're here to win.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, the way Kansas has things set up, these first 6 games, obviously you want to win every single one of them, but you know, they really don't matter. And it's, you know, you get in a three-game district and you gotta be at least the second best team to get to the playoffs, and then, you know, playoffs it's win or go home. And so these, you know, we hammered our kids every single year that these first 6 games is all about us getting better every single week. It's not about our opponents, it's about us. And like I said, you know, I felt like last week we took a step forward, but this week we didn't, and we just can't afford to be doing that right now.
We were talking about, I was talking to Sam Corona about how the last team in 04 turned it around after going 2-3. That last loss at Derby, they ran the table, including beating Central twice. And no, I think maybe they had lost to Central earlier in the year. That's when they played Central before the district. But they won the state. And that's when the seniors stepped up and just took charge of practice. And I think that's what we need to see here now.
Yeah, and you know, it's on the whole team. It's every. I told him afterwards, I don't care if a sophomore will step up. We need somebody to step up, and you know, you worry as a coach. You know, do the kids think that things are just going to happen for them? That they're awfully talented and that they can just go out on the field and make plays and win games. And you know, that's not working for us right now, and that's on me. And I've got to get them pointing in the right direction. And you know, it's a good group of kids. They're really enjoyable. They know how to work very hard. It's just cleaning up the little things that are killing us right now, and we can talk about it, but we got to do it.
Yeah, and as I was talking with Sam, and Charles and I were talking at the end of the game. Let's hope that all the mistakes for the rest of the year we're taken care of in this game. We wash, go back new Monday, and say, hey, it's a new season. Let's go from here.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, if we don't use this loss as a learning experience, and then we're fools. And you know, it's the kids know that they can be a good team. It's now doing all those little things to get us over the hump and get us on a roll again, and we'll be fine.
I did have one question I've been holding since the first quarter. Do you allow Jacob, your quarterback, to audible at the line when he sees maybe they're coming in on a blitz or a run blitz?
At times, it kind of depends on the call that's made and things like that. But yeah, they caused our front guys problems, and that's an area where we have some talented kids on our offensive line, but we're really playing poorly there right now. And you know, some of we can't just rely on the pass game. We've got to be able to run the ball some too, or teams are just going to stack up against the pass. And you know, like I said, it's things that are all fixable, but you got to fix them.
I noticed that Coach Cornelson, after the second touchdown pass to Dylan, that he rolled a safety over on top of him. I would have done that to start the game.
Yeah, and I mean, ideally, you know, our philosophy offensively is to make teams stack the box to run the ball, and when we don't run the ball well, now they can do that and take a safety over the top of our wide receivers and take that deep ball away from us. And you know, we've got to be balanced, and we're not balanced right now.
All right, you are away next week, and who you're playing and where?
I have at Goddard, and it'll be a big one. You know, Goddard's a team that traditionally isn't great, but they've kind of the last few years kind of been building a little bit, and they're a solid team this year. It's not going to be a roll down there, get a win, and come back. It's you know, and honestly, I think that's what we need. You know, I don't think we need an easy opponent. That, you know, we need that pressure, and we just got to get better.
Well, if I remember, you got the same coach. He's a young guy. You went into a baseball crazy high school that's had great success and trying to build a football program, and it sounds like he's doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Coach Vang's a great coach, and you know, he's got 2 of his boys playing for him, and you know, they're awfully good.
All right, outside of the shoulder with Cole Calvert, which he's going to have to play with, did you come out injury free?
Yeah, I think so. Evan Irish took a pretty good gash to the forehead and there at the end of the game, but I think other than that, that's, you know, other than your typical bumps and bruises.
Well, folks, it wasn't pretty. And like I said, it's the first time I've seen in a long time where South beat themselves, and they did. But these are fixable things. You guys need to travel on the road to Goddard next week, and you need to go there and bring them back with a win. So we come back here for homecoming at 500 ball and build up some momentum to get into district. And again, thank you for watching Salina Access Friday Night Football. We'll see you next week.
Mowry Clinic provides the Salina community with a comprehensive spectrum of services delivered with compassion and sensitivity. We strive to create a partnership with our patients that promotes health and well-being in all phases of life. We care about our patients, we care about providing quality health care services, and we care about our community. Chances are you know many of us because Mowry Clinic physicians live in Salina. We are coaches for youth sports teams and leaders for Boy Scouts and 4-H. We offer time, talent, and financial support to a variety of community events and charities. Our children attend school with your children. Our families attend worship services with your families. And we are proud to call Salina home. We have a vested interest in the success of this community, and we remain committed to an independent practice model that promotes our proud heritage and philosophy to provide quality medical care centered on the relationship between each patient and the physician of their choice. You have a choice for your medical care. Choose a doctor dedicated to the pursuit of excellence in healthcare services. Choose Mowry Clinic.
I never dreamed I would have heart trouble. All of a sudden, I was having trouble walking 100 yards and back. Sure enough, they did 6 bypasses. The surgery is a walk in the park. The healing takes many, many walks in the park. There's 2 Q's in life. There's quantity and there's quality. And without quality, quantity is totally unimportant. Now I have a quality of life that I hadn't had for about 7 or 8 years. I got to know what a terrific operation this Salina Regional is. The staff here is phenomenal. I would put them up against any staff I've ever met. The huge difference is the people. The people really care about people. It's an oasis in the desert is what Salina Regional really is.
The friendly staff at Salina Sports Medicine Orthopedic Clinic, located at 523 South Santa Fe, are always welcoming new patients to serve in the areas of sports medicine, total joint care, and more. You can contact the office at 785-823-7213 or toll free at 1-866-406-4141.